Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to today's dose of the Hindu Daily Current Affairs of 16th April 2021. Okay, let us start with today's news. Today's first news concerns judiciary. Okay, so as we know that the vacancies in judiciaries are lying a very lot, है ना? So the Supreme Court has told Center to look upon the issue of appointments. As we know that Supreme Court quite on a regular basis tells Center to look into the appointments towards the High Court, right? At present, the High Court has 220 vacancies, right, which are currently being present of the judges of High Court, right? So the Center has said that it will tell very soon and decide upon and inform the Supreme Courts within 3 months, right? So we might be seeing some final initial appointments towards judiciary in this aspect. Okay, now today's newspaper consists of very much news comprising of international relations, right? The first news concerns India and Australia, right? Now what that India and Australia, as we know that currently in India the Raisina dialogue is being currently held, right? So the Raisina dialogue is held for the strategic issues requiring India and its neighbors and different aspects of the world. So India and Australia meetings was held, and it was held virtually, and it was presided over by the Australian Prime Minister Morrison, right? Okay, now second news is that this is important as because India and Australia are going to become the part of a common group known as Quad, as we already know. Now second news is that it is regarding OCI card holders. Now OCI card holders are overseas citizens of India. Now earlier the law was that every time a new passport has to be issued, right? There was a new OCI card. Right now this rule has been scrapped because a person goes through many passports, right? So that means he has to apply for many OCI cards. Now that is a hectic bureaucratic process. Now to overcome this, the government has taken a point that now it is not mandatory to get a new OCI card with new passport. Now this is a very good relaxation for OCI card holders and to cater Indian diaspora overseas, right? Now moving on to the third point today. The third point is that India has started again the concept of e-visas for 156 countries, right? Now this is a very good thing because e-visas requires much of a hassle-free process, not standing in lines, right? Undue advantage taken by somebody, right? So now in this e-visas has been started for categories such as business, conferences and medical, right? Now here you have to take one thing is concerned that at present the tourist visa has not been included under the category of e-visas, as we know, because of the COVID-19 situation currently going in India, right? Now to discuss one of the things which are very basic and one we should know is that the e-visa concern is issued by MHA. Now this you have to remember that the Ministry of Home Affairs is concerned with e-visas, right? Because it is not concerning with any of the civil aviation ministry. Okay, so it is actually related to Ministry of Home Affairs. We actually think that it is related to civil aviation, but it is not. Okay, now moving on to the fourth news today in international relations. It is concerned about USA and Russia. As we know that USA has invited Russia, right? USA has sent invitation to Russia regarding the current tensions upon the Russian build-up of military around the Ukraine border, right? Now Ukraine has urged in Brussels that they want some support and Ukraine should be included in the NATO country membership, right? Now in respect of these things, US has sanctioned Russia over cyber attack. Remember that it has not put on sanctions regarding this military thing, but it has put sanctions regarding cyber attack and Russia's continuous interference in elections, right? So this is very separate thing apart from the military, right? So this is not a general sanction but a particular sanction, and they have given the particular reasons also. Okay, now moving on to the second last news of international relations is that the special envoy of President Joe Biden, special climate envoy, right, that is John Kerry, he has reached China today, right? And this is all regarding the build-up of a conference will be held in the coming future upon leaders summit on climate, right? Now this is a conference which will be hosted by Joe Biden. So John Kerry is actually laying the background for it. Okay, so you have to remember that John Kerry is a special envoy and special climate envoy. He has just visited India. Now from his visit to India, he has gone to China. Okay, now in this there is a very special concern because USA has also sent an unofficial envoy to Taiwan, right? And as we know that China does not have good relationships with Taiwan, it considers Taiwan its own territory. So sending an unofficial envoy to Taiwan has egged China, and China has registered its protest that USA is trying to interfere in its internal matters as usual. Okay, now moving on to the last news of international relations. Now this is not much of a thing which can be asked, but it's more of a connecting dot kind of news. Now that is that Sri Lanka has ports which was going to build by China, right? China was going to build a port, right, in the Colombo city, right, of Sri Lanka. Now Sri Lanka had taken loans from China, as we have already seen that China has recently sanctioned a $500 million loan for Sri Lanka again. So that was a very good thing because building infrastructure, but Sri Lanka is slowly slipping into China's debt, right? So now the opposition of Sri Lanka has filed a case, right? Has filed a case in the Supreme Court of Sri Lanka, right? Against this, right? Because a bill is going to be brought for this construction of port in Colombo city. So this bill is being challenged in Supreme Court, right? Now this bill is concerning, it has various different things such as labor laws, right? Treatment of Chinese nationals, they would be exempted from the local laws, right? So these are things which are concerning the Sri Lanka's opposition, and they have filed a bill against this bill in Sri Lanka Supreme Court. Now moving on to the last news today. Last news is not a very good news today, because as we have seen, because of the COVID restrictions and lockdowns, the inflation is on a very high scale, right? And inflation is on a high scale. That is why we have seen that the inflation based whole price index, inflation based whole price sale price index. Now this is a thing which is asked in UPSC prelims very frequently, right? That what is wholesale price index, that is WPI. So whole price index has reached 7.4%. Okay, now this is the highest which the country is seeing. That means that inflation is going highest, and the government has to take certainly some of the steps to curb it, right? Now why is this wholesale price index? The government has told that it is rising due to the rise of prices in fuel and power, right? Because the transportation has certainly gone higher. So that is why, and we are seeing that the transportation of imports which are coming from the other countries, we are seeing that there is a certain rise in the per gallon per barrel price by the OPEC countries. So that is ultimately now started affecting India, and the wholesale price index is rising. Okay, so this was concerning all today's news. Be safe, stay home, be well, study hard. Jai Hind.